Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Rimworld Anomaly. I have played a lot, actually, on my own. As you can tell, I mean, a good amount has happened. In fact, let me go to the last video. Let's go to the recording. We'll check the tape, as it were. Let me see where this ended off. Okay, I had Gracie, Pig, Kaisuke, and Liam. Okay, so Pig died a long time ago. This video ended in spring? No, the start of summer 5501. Okay. And now it's the start of fall 5504. So it's been over 3 years in game. And yeah, so we lost Pig a long time ago, and I struggle to even remember what happened to him. But first, let me say that I've save scummed quite a bit. Some stuff was just ridiculously stupid of me, or of the game, or something like that. At one point, one of the characters, I think maybe Kaisuke, blew himself up with dynamite, because he just threw it. I don't know, he threw it like next to him. It was ridiculous. So I save scum quite a bit. Because there were, you know, the Anomaly scenario where you're really involved with the monolith and stuff. It can be kind of tough. Absolutely. I mean, like, it's that sort of horror atmosphere. It needs to be kind of tough. So some of the attacking forces kind of tricky. The amount of save scums has gone down a bit as time went on. Now that I have a proper kill box, I've got turrets up, you know, things like that. But, you know, in Rimworld, it's so easy to just not pay attention to something, and then it's too late. Like, you know, your colonists are kind of outside of your base doing something that you probably don't even really want them to do sometimes. And then they get attacked by a wild animal, or a raid happens when they're out there and they're too slow, or, you know, things like that. So I have save scum quite a bit, but there have been plenty of stuff that I have not save scum and just accepted, like Pig's death. We did have a baby born, but it was born with a grave infant illness, and you kind of need Glitter World medicine to save the baby at that point. And that was really shitty because I had an 89% chance of a healthy baby. So that really sucked. That was the only baby we've had. We've had other characters kind of come and go, but this is my current lineup. So Gracie is still here, and we're going to get to Gracie. She's the only, you know, at the start, I believe it was Gracie and Pig, I think. So she's the only one left from the original days. Kaisuke, Liam. Then we have Pepper, who is a dragon thing. Glint scale. So she has dragon's traits. I mean, she has a lot of stuff. She has things like she doesn't age. Once she hits 18, she doesn't age ever again, so that's nice. She never suffers from any old age stuff. She can never get scars. Well, she can get scars, but they heal, and chronic illnesses are healed. So really, you know, she's biologically kind of perfect. She also has adamantium scales, which counts as like standard recon armor. She gets blazing claws, so she's got really good melee that sets targets on fire. And then fast wound healing is pretty good. Robust is really good. Unstoppable. Yeah, she's pretty great at melee, obviously. The main drawback for the Glint scale is this Aurum. They kind of have to consume Aurum somewhat regularly. If they hit 0, she becomes really unhappy. So we gotta keep that up. And how you get Aurum is basically grinding down silver or gold. 200 silver restores this meter by 20. So every so often I spend 400 silver just to keep her, you know, afloat. So yeah, but otherwise she's one of my best characters, if not the best. Really, really like Pepper. Then we have Holder. This is Liam's wife. She had the kid that we lost. So, you know, I took Holder in as, like, our dedicated researcher, but she just ended up doing really very little research. And overall, we've gotten very little research done. We have turrets, of course, so that's been a big thing. But aside from that, not a whole lot. We do have now like a trading terminal and the comms console, radio terminal. We have mines. So this is an infinite source of metal, including silver. It's not super fast, but it's infinite. And the thermobath, which is really just overpowered for recreation. And then recently we've gotten Faz, who I don't remember why I think I took him in just because he had she has a lot of good growths. And I needed someone to do some mining as well. So far Faz has mostly just been mining perpetually because we always need more silver. And that's the lineup currently. We do have now a dedicated area for holding cells with bioferrite flooring and walls. So yeah, I mean, these are holding strength of 133, which is pretty solid. That holds, you know, devourers, no problem. And we're constantly generating bioferrite from these harvesters. So that's been going pretty well. And chem fuel has been our dedicated power source for years now. Thanks to it's pretty normally you'd have to constantly go over and refuel these things like all the time, having someone to go over and refuel. But thanks to vanilla chem fuel expanded, you just can have a chem fuel tank and then some pipes, and that just constantly keeps these full, as provided you have chem fuel. We're actually, as you can see, almost out. And that's because, you know, I was growing canola, and I had a lot of chem fuel. Like, there was like 2,500 in this tank. But then, I decided to do, you know, Gracie has Psycasts, and we went with Harmonist. So one of her big abilities is Bend Probability. 50 Psi Focus. And this just causes an event to happen. An event, you know, of any kind. So this could be just an apparel cargo pod dropping somewhere on the map, or it could be a raid, or it could be any event. The thing is, like, I feel like most events are kind of bad. So I think it's kind of a scam ability, and I don't ever want to use it again, because the last time I used it, I got the Long Night event, which is basically a very long-lasting eclipse. Uh-oh, my headphones cut out. What the hell? Just randomly starts happening sometime. Anyways. It's a very long-lasting eclipse. Like, the minimum amount of time is like 15 days, a season. And it can last up to several years. So that put a serious damper on all of my crops. So I ended up having to build like sort of a makeshift greenhouse and put some sun lamps in. And I was basically just growing food at that point, and it wasn't very good. It wasn't very quick. It was a painful time. It lasted just under a year, and it only recently went away. So that was tough. So right now I'm growing canola. We can turn any sort of crop into chem fuel at the refinery, but we prefer it to be canola. That's a 1-to-1 ratio compared to a 2-to-1 ratio. And I had also set up this area for abyssal grapes. Just because I didn't need sun lamps for it. And they're like mushrooms, but they're grapes, I guess. You can even eat them raw. Okay, what else? Okay, yeah, so the obelisks. Shortly after the recording of the last video, this thing crash landed. The Twisted Obelisk. Okay, and as you can see, I have all of the notifications about the obelisks still saved here. Because initially, when I first landed, I was like, oh, okay, I want to keep that up so when I record the next video. I didn't really think I was going to record I was going to play 3 years in-game. But eventually, I was just like, okay, I'll just keep all the obelisks up. Alright, so this was the first one, like 3 years ago. A mysterious obelisk has crashed nearby. The obelisk hums with putrid psychic energy, gradually intensifying as it approaches some dangerous limit. You can send colonists to suppress the obelisk to prevent it from activating. You can also mark the obelisk for study to try to learn its purpose and perhaps make use of it. You can always attack the obelisk to destroy it, but doing so may unleash unnatural and dangerous phenomena. So that landed, and I was like, okay, this seems cool and big and important, so I don't really want to study it. I don't want to destroy it, so I'll just suppress it for now. Okay, so I've been suppressing this obelisk for 3 years. And suppressing it is based on social plus intellectual. And so Gracie is very good at suppressing. It does not take her long to suppress it down. The number goes up 20% a day, and it takes her probably like an hour or two to suppress it, like 50% or something like that. So she's really good at it. But anytime you suppress it, there is a chance that it will affect you. And so that is what has happened to poor Gracie. This was the first one. While interacting with the obelisk, Gracie felt her arm tingling. Moments later, her skin split open as a fleshy growth erupted from her body. Her arm has been replaced by a squirming tentacle. Gracie lost some blood, but seems otherwise unharmed. So that was this first one. Left shoulder, flesh tentacle. The tentacle is excellent at manipulation. It has its own neural structures and may become dangerous if removed. So it's just like a more effective arm. It increased her manipulation. And I was like, okay, that's really good. I mean, yes, it's less beautiful. And it does cause her some pain, I believe. But it was like, all right, she's just kind of better. I was not too upset. Then we had another one. She felt a sudden sharp pain in her stomach as her tissue began to roil and mutate. Her stomach has mutated into a mass of semi-sentient flesh. The harsh acids it produces are painful but prevent food poisoning. I was like, okay, I mean, we don't really get a whole lot of food poisoning, so it's kind of minor, and it just causes her pain, so I'd prefer not to have it. But it replaces, like, her stomach. So I can't really remove it without having a replacement stomach, you know? So that was that. Then she mutated again. And her other arm was replaced. And at first I was like, okay, she's just going to have 2 better tentacle arms. That's not bad. But this one was replaced with a tentacle tipped with a bony blade. It's hideous, but makes an excellent melee weapon. And I was like, okay, I guess. I don't really have her in melee too often. But alright. Then there was this one where it tried to mutate her arm again, but it's already been mutated, so it failed. And things went on for a while. She's hideously mutated. No one wants to love her. But she's the best damn colonist I've got. Her skills are really, really nice. She's decent at pretty much everything. And it wasn't too much trouble to suppress this obelisk over and over. Then a second twisted obelisk fell. And I was like, okay, I don't know if that's a bug or just... It seems kind of unfortunate. But alright, now I have to suppress 2 obelisks. Then a third obelisk fell. A corrupted one this time. So, you know, it has its own kind of effects and phenomena and all that sort of stuff. But it also has to be suppressed. So now I've had to turn Holder, who doesn't suppress quite as well, but not terrible. So now I think Holder... No, Holder... Right. Okay, so hold on. This one turned the nearby tree into a Harbinger tree, which is dead by now, I'm pretty sure. So that was ages ago. Then, yeah, this happened. While Holder interacted with the obelisk, it pulsed with energy and generated a flash of light. Holder found herself face to face with a copy of herself. The duplicate claims to be the real Holder and has joined your colony. Now, that, of course, sends alarm bells ringing to just about anybody. And it was an exact duplicate of Holder. She even had, I think, muscle parasites at the time, and the duplicate also had muscle parasites. So it was literally just a snapshot, copy-paste. But I immediately did a operation, because you can do an operation here of a surgical inspection, which can reveal all sorts of fun things. And that was kind of pointless, because all it told me was that, like, she has, like, some sort of abnormality in her brain or something like that that's going to manifest very soon. And then, like, as soon as I finished the operation, it manifested. And she had, like, a crumbling mind or something, where basically her brain was just deteriorating, and before long, if not reversed, it would be permanent, and she would just be like a husk of herself, unable to do anything. And so the only way to reverse it is probably through either, like, some sort of powerful psycast or healer mech serums. And those aren't just easy to come by whenever you want. I do have the trading terminal, but to get it quickly, you'd have to spend thousands and thousands of silver. So needless to say, I couldn't save the clone. And she became a husk. Like, couldn't do anything. I can't even haul. Just nothing. And I figured it was best to just euthanize her and be done with it, and that's what I did. So that was fun. Then we have another mutation for Gracie. One of her lungs mutated, making it immune to effects like lung rot and asthma, which is pretty not too big. In exchange for just some more pain. Then it tried to mutate her arm again and failed. And then it got her other lung. So this is her current list then of effects. Left shoulder tentacle, right shoulder flesh whip, a flesh mass stomach, flesh mass lungs, and a good amount of pain. So she just has perpetual 20% pain. Great. And so that's all the obelisk stuff that's happened. So now I have to decide whether I want to destroy these, continue to constantly suppress 3 of them, or start to actually study them. Yeah, I don't know. I lean towards destruction, I suppose. At least for 1 or 2 of them. I think we destroy one of the twisted obelisks and just see what happens. I still have yet to open the Ancient Danger. Mostly because I don't really have a good position to open it from. I'd probably open it from the outside and hope that they go down to the kill box. But who knows? And then the monolith. So it's finally ready to be attuned and go to level 2. I have studied it. So here you can see different study progress dates. So the first one, back in 5501, believes the monolith is a conduit for psychic energy connected to some distant location. Then in 5502, April-ary or whatever it's called, the structure connects normal space to the void, a dimension hidden in the substructure of space-time. Some powerful mind in the void is leaking influence into our reality. Then, not long after that, the structure is a conduit that links to the void, a reality hidden under every point in space-time. The void is inhabited by a vast machine intelligence of terrifying complexity that surges with nightmarish inhuman rage. Its influence creates horrors in our world. Awakening the monolith will fully open the conduit. With the channel open, Pepper believes she could reach through the link to permanently close the conduit or find a way to harness its dark power. So... oh, a slave ship passing nearby. We could get somebody. Let's see, Blue. A nudist. An 11-year-old preteen slave nudist that's a Neanderthal. This doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem right at all. But she has a talent for engineering. What do I need? I'd really like a dedicated doctor. Ryan the medic. Well, yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Now he's got chemical interests. Okay. But the only drugs I really keep around are Psych IT, which is probably okay. Because he's a waster, so he has a Psychite dependency. He's also a cannibal, but that doesn't matter. He's eccentric, that's just good. He's going to be a hell of a researcher. He's got a talent for mining, but he has no aptitude for it. I think Ryan could be a good choice. He's also a male model. Yeah. We don't need a male model actually in our colony. Not yet. And then Dixon, the policeman. Also not bad with medical and intellectual. And really good at shooting. And too smart. Maybe Dixon instead. Certainly nearly twice as expensive, but I do have money. Oh, they'll buy my Ankylosaurus. I got a taming inspiration, so I could tame any creature I wanted. And the only thing on the map at the time really was an Ankylosaurus. So I grabbed it. But it's now 79 years old. Its life expectancy is 80. It's got cataracts in both eyes, hearing loss in both ears, and a bad back. It doesn't do anything. But they'll pay me 538 bucks for it. Hell yeah, and we'll buy Dixon. Outside of that... nothing really. I guess I'll just do that. Okay, so Dixon is a slave. We need to imprison him so we can convert him and recruit him. And yeah, you have to recruit your own slaves. That's just the way it is. He went berserk. Dude, if I end up killing this guy, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Melee him. Dude, don't be like this now. Alright. So yeah, the monolith. So we need to attune to it. This will attract new and more dangerous entities. And you can see here all the entities and the tiers. So the basics. It took a long time, actually, like a couple years before I actually was able to attune. And that's because I needed this, Death Paw. So this is just like a random event that can happen. And it took a long time for it to happen. But it's just a timed event where any corpse on the map returns to life as a shambler. I had a lot of corpses on the map, but they don't just rush your base or anything. They just animate, and then if they see a human, they attack them. So it wasn't really that bad of an event, but it just took a long time to happen. The Revenant. Oh my god, I gotta talk about the Revenant. That was a whole, like, story arc. Really. So the Revenant is, much like the Sight Stealer. They're invisible until they attack you. And what the Revenant does is that it pops up inside your base. It can open any door, so you can't, like, lock it out or anything like that. It can just walk through doors. And it pops up in your base, and then it pops up right near one of your colonists, and then it will hypnotize them. And while it's hypnotizing them, you can beat the shit out of it if you want, but you're not going to kill it unless you have, like, some insane firepower or melee or something. Like, it's stupidly durable. Like, it has a stupid amount of health. I don't know how much health, like 1,500 or something. Like, I don't know. It's ridiculous. So inevitably, it's going to end up hypnotizing one of your colonists. Once it does, that colonist is in a coma, basically. They can't do anything. They just lay in bed. And they are hypnotized until the Revenant is dead. And after it hypnotizes someone, it fucks off. Like, it sprints out of your base and goes to be invisible again. And then, like, you don't have much options the first time it happens. Because there's just... unless you have Disruptor Flares, which I didn't. If you have Disruptor Flares, you can kind of, like, stun it and, you know, beat it down then. But if you don't have the Flares, your options are pretty limited. You can potentially hit it with, like, AoE effects, but that's really kind of dangerous because you can't see it. So, you know... inevitably, you'll AoE yourself, which is how one of my characters dynamited themselves. That was good. And so then, before long, it'll come back and hypnotize another person. And then another person. And, you know, pretty soon, you're down to just, like, a couple colonists. Oh, Graves, you got mutate? No, a Harbinger trait. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I haven't been fucking with Harbinger trees. It's a waste of time. I have a lot of corpses, though. We should light all these on fire. But each time that it hypnotizes someone and flees, it's gonna, like, drop a piece of itself, which you can then analyze. And so the first time you do that, then you can see, like, black sludge marks that it leaves behind when running, which helps a little bit, but it's still tricky to find it. Then the second time, you can then, your colonists can hear it when they're near it. So that gives you kind of like a general, like, area that it might be in. And then the third time, then you can actually see it when you're near it. And that's pretty important. So that's finally when I was like, all right, I gotta hunt this thing down now, no matter what the cost. I can see it when I'm near it, so I'm just gonna chase it. And so I think it was... I believe it was Kaisuke. Actually, I'm not sure anymore. I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was a character that's dead now, but yeah, I don't remember. Actually, it probably was Holder, to be honest. And regardless, she chased him around the entire map. Like, back and forth. Like, it took forever. Like, back, up, down, chased him everywhere. Just shooting him with the repeating shotgun over and over and over and over and over. Like, she must have hit him like 50 times. Like, just stupid amount of health. And I understand, like, they needed to give him a lot of health. Otherwise, you know, that he would just die while he's hypnotizing. But it was ridiculous. Eventually, she killed him. And then he drops his spine. And you can either just stomp out his spine to kill him for good or capture his spine. And at the time, I was so sick of it. I was done with it. I just stomped the shit out of it. So, yeah. That was the Revenant. Okay, but yeah, let's have someone attuned to the monolith. Or should we destroy an obelisk first? I guess let's destroy an obelisk. I have Pepper melee. Well, Pepper needs some aura. So I did have a Roomba, by the way. I had a Roomba and it was awesome. It cleaned everything. This whole place was spotless. And then I had a prisoner go berserk and destroy specifically the Roomba and nothing else. And then we beat her down and she died. It was really... I was upset. But I didn't save scum that. Alright, let's have Pepper destroy one. Oh, Gracie. Fucking snap. Alright, let's destroy this one. Oh god, it's gonna take forever. And the activity really goes up. Okay, dynamite probably is on the menu, I would say. Holder has dynamite. But yeah, I mean, that's really the thing about Rimworld, is just how passive it is most of the time. Like, that's why it's so easy to just go by 3 years, because most of the time of that 3 years was not any of the exciting stuff I was just telling you about. Most of it's just me sitting here at max speed. You know, just watching them do their tasks. And that's really what separates Rimworld from Factorio for me. They're not that similar of games, but they are kind of both like top-down, base builder kind of games. But Factorio, you're like always doing something. Just like, because there's never really much reason to not do something. Whereas Rimworld, a lot of the time, you're just watching. Because you can't just keep building and building and building and just keep expanding. Like, it just doesn't work like that. It's not that kind of game. It's more about the stories that can crop up. Dixon really got fucked up. Alright, well, let's go out. If we're going to destroy this thing, may as well be when we have a big group here. Cover my ass. Obelisk activation. It swells with grisly energy as the air crackles around it. It is about to self-destruct in a great explosion, but before it does, it will use its hideous transformative power on any creature it can detect. That's not good. Get out of there. Oh god, they're turning into flesh beasts. Oh shit. Oh my god, it's a lot of flesh beasts. Oh no, it turned the Thrumbo into a bulb freak. You sacrificed yourself for this. Okay, well, you know, provided someone gets there in time, it'll be okay. Oh god. Oh god. Bulb freak. A horrid oozing amalgamation of many smaller flesh beasts, all controlled by a linked nervous system. It has 2 large claws which it uses to tear through its victims. Bulb freaks are often smelled before they are seen, giving off an overwhelming odor of rancid meat. They are relatively slow and easy to kill, but once they die, they explode into a horde of smaller flesh beasts. Yep, and there it went. Okay. I mean, all things considered, she didn't lose any limbs. We removed an obelisk. You know, could have been worse. Oh, what? What? I thought you had 3 hours left. Oh, man. And then he gained feeble. I don't know how that makes any sense. But yeah, he just lost his wife, so that's not good. In front of his eyes. Shit. Well, it's definitely a bummer, because she was a researcher. And she was my cook. One of my cooks. And she was one of the people suppressing the obelisk. Now we really need to destroy one of the other ones. LMG. They handled it pretty well, though. They only lost 1 guy. Well, that sucks. I lost my sewage outlet. Oh, that flesh beast destroyed it. Kaisuke lost a leg. So that's good. Very slow. Yeah, we need to do something about all these corpses. I was gonna dynamite him with Holder, but now she's dead. Well, at least we'll get Dixon in here. Which isn't much comfort for Liam, but, you know. The place is so messy. Slow conversion. Alright, let's just do this funeral. Yeah, I guess I have to move this out into the open. I'm sure it'll be fine. Stonks. There you go, great. Yeah. I don't know who I'm gonna have volunteer to do the next one. Maybe Pepper. Worst comes to worst, she can fly. Pretty far. Okay. Let's have her dynamite these corpses, though. Good. It's just so, again, I can't get over just having unlimited ammo, basically. I just... Unlimited dynamite, unlimited grenades, unlimited rocket launch. I think it's just never ends. And yeah, there's still no combat extended. Hey, easy now. Duplicates of your colonists will soon appear with murderous intent. Unstable energy is coursing through the obelisk. It could explode at any moment. Now this is where we get the fuck out of here. Racy. Oh my god. Go, go. Why are they so fast? Keep going. Keep going. God. Okay. Good. Oh shit! What the fuck? He's been in here the whole time destroying stuff? A naked Liam? Pepper in a fight. Not when you're naked. Well, that sucks. I think we... Actually, that's okay. I wanted to build a high-tech research bench anyways. But the tailoring bench kind of sucks. And yeah, and the others, obviously not a big deal. I was like, what the fuck is Pepper doing out there? Yeah. Okay. That one was better. We didn't lose anybody. And now we're back to one obelisk. Now this one, maybe we should study. Just for fun. And I guess for attunement, it's got to be Gracie, right? She's been the herald of all this. We'll give her a moment. I still don't have a dedicated hospital, which is bad. I probably should set that up. Obviously, I spend a good amount of time on my little path, my roads, with these like nice curves from a mod that I added, and I think it looks all very nice. Yeah, that's why I absolutely can see people just like playing Rimworld on the easiest of settings and just, you know, peaceful base building. Oh yeah, this was gonna be my whiskey room once I got all my corn in. But it's already fall. I guess it doesn't matter. Our growing season is pretty flexible. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some corn going so we can make whiskey. Still have not touched the... I mean, I touched it, but I didn't destroy it. The mechanoid transponder. Again, I just have never had a character that I felt was free enough, that had enough free time. If I had any free time, it would go to, like, research. Yeah, I mean, I like this base. It's not perfect. But it's pleasant. I think it's pleasant. I think like green grass and pathways, some wooden fences and stuff. It really goes a long way. I also had to download a mod for these clean edges. See those perfect clean edges? That is not normal. That's not vanilla. In vanilla, your dirt spills out onto the pathways, and I hate it. I probably talked about that in another video. So I had to download a mod called No Edge Fade, I think. No Edge Fade Light. So that gives us these perfect clean edges. Because initially I grabbed this road curb mod because I thought that would do it. But no, the dirt still spills out from under the curb. But now it's clean looking. Alright, let's attune this bitch. Gracie, let's do it. Oh, that's good. Attuning the monolith caused it to twist and grow once more. As it did, Gracie caught a glimpse of what lurks beyond. She understood. The monolith is a doorway, opened wider by your actions. On the other side, Gracie sensed an inhuman intelligence of vast complexity and endless rage. The dark machine god is stirring, and its physical influence will grow. New entities are now discoverable. Great! And we immediately got hit with a gray pall. So all the undead are gonna rise back up. Which is fun. Oh, hold on. Since you're standing right here. Now normally I would... This is from a mod as well, this destroy item thing. So I wouldn't normally be able to do it this easily. I'd have to throw dynamite or fire or something. But, I don't know. The mod kind of makes sense. And it usually takes like a while to destroy stuff. So it's fairly balanced. I just didn't want them popping up while I'm working on this. Right, so this monolith, it's pretty big. Okay, so once we have to discover 12 more advanced monolith entities. Look at all these things we still have yet to discover. There's a lot left to this DLC. But I'm hoping studying the obelisk might provide some more stuff. You can also just do, like, draw flesh piece, you know, or void provocation. Like, we can accelerate things. I don't like how this doesn't line up now, though. What the hell sound was that? Alright, so canola's coming in, which is good because we're nearly out of chem fuel. How's Dixon looking? I mean, it's sort of there. You can do the conversion ritual. I think they're about to sleep. No water capacity. No water. What's wrong with our water? Shut up. Polluted. That doesn't seem good. We'll move things, I suppose. it's not polluted. Oh, there go the headphones again. It's you know, I mean, I've pretty much figured out the headphone thing. It's very specific to this model. These Audez Maxwell's. They're amazing headphones. I mean, I love them. Except for this issue. It's something to do with the USB Bluetooth connection. And primarily it has to do when I like switch computers or reformat my computer. Like it has to be totally factory reset and repaired. Otherwise it will sporadically disconnect until I do that. I don't get it. I don't know why it happens. Seems like something that shouldn't be that complicated for them. But here we are. Great Paul doesn't seem to be doing shit. There you go. Okay. Pollution level 0%. Alright, so this, we don't need... I actually probably wouldn't hurt to just do another harvest of canola. Could do worse than that. But this does not need to be more healed. Probably... we're still good on cloth, even. I don't know. Maybe more psychoid. Or just more food. I only have 7,100. Man, that abyssal grapes, that was a big harvest. That was worth it. Whew. Yeah, I mean, somebody could actually haul this into the fucking tank before we run out. We're fine, I guess. Primarily, I'd like to just get more research done. I want to research prosthetics. We can replace Kaisuke's leg. Liam needs a new arm. Gracie. I mean, at the very least, I guess I wouldn't mind replacing her right arm with a normal arm again. But, like, her lungs and stomach... Yeah. A wide piece of terrain has begun sinking into the depths, forming a deepening hole. At this rate, it will deepen out of sight within a day. You can hear inhuman shrieks rising from the depths. Move buildings and items away from the emergence point. Well, I mean, if that happened in the middle of your base, good Christ. Also, what the fuck is this? A wild minotaur. Poor little rabbit. It's like the start of a horror movie. Boom. Pit gate open. Shifting terrain has fallen into the depths below, forming a massive hole. It will remain open until you collapse its entrance. Explore the pit gate to find a way to collapse it from underneath and to find useful items in the undercave. What? I don't want to do that. That's horrifying. So it's just going to periodically spit out flesh beasts at me? It's basically just like a steel tax. You just have to pay a certain amount of steel every so often. And I mean, it's quite a bit. It's 45 per times 9. So, I mean, that's 405 steel I have to spend for that little attack. And with the mine, I do have an infinite amount, but it's time. So it's just a time tax, I suppose. And less time means less research, is pretty much how it goes. And that's why we never get any research done. I could hire some pirates. I could hire some mercenaries to go down there and close it off. Hire pirates. Let's get some price. Let me get a price estimate. Okay. So let's say 1 day. And we probably want... So junkers are really good. Expensive as shit, though, man. Should we go with a few junker, like veterans? Do we want a few good ones or a bunch of shitty guys? If they die on duty, I incur an additional 5% increase to contract price per dead pirate on all future contracts for a full year. So I'm thinking maybe just a few... Let's go with 3 bad boys. And yeah, I mean, probably just 1 day. Let's go for that. It's a lot of money. It's almost all my money, but it removes all risk from me. Look at this motherfucker. War casket. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. He's going to gather canola flowers. Yeah, dude, I didn't pay out my ass for you to gather canola. And fugly. These guys are gonna fuck shit up. War casket, auto rifles, and a charge lance. Alright, let's roll out. I only got you for 24 hours. Enter pit gate. That's weird. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's bugged? No. Mods, no. You serious? Hold on. I mean, I doubt I'll be able to find any sort of instant solution. Okay, it's vanilla framework. So the framework for all the vanilla mods, expanded mods. And supposedly it's been updated to fix this specific issue. Okay. But on here it says, as far as we know, base game itself is getting the bug. Not much we can do about it. Okay. I don't know if I should save here. Alright, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna close out. I mean, if it's a base game issue, then there's nothing I can do. But some people have said that it is kind of fixed. Sort of. If you unsubscribe and resubscribe to Vanilla Framework Expanded, Universum, and Geological Landforms, which I think I have all 3 of those mods. Yeah, I do have all 3 of those mods. So I'll do that, and then we'll come back. Okay, well, you know, I did all that and spent 48 minutes reloading the game. And I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, maybe. Oh, there you go. Holy shit. Flesh bulbs. Okay, nothing too dangerous about those, I guess. Unless they explode. They might explode. Look, what the fuck? They added dungeons into the Rimworld. In the depths of the pit gate, you have discovered a massive cavern system infested with flesh beasts. The cavern system is clogged with masses of living flesh that block your progress. Attack the flesh mass to destroy it. The entire cavern system seems unstable. If you find what lies behind the flesh mass, you may be able to collapse the tunnels and close the pit gate. Great. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, there's also insectoids down here. Fortunately, they don't seem to explode. Flesh sack. A swollen lump of flesh with something inside. Valuable items. Here's our treasure chest. What the fuck? Contained a harbinger seed. Okay. Interesting, I suppose. We gotta move quickly, though. We don't have an overwhelming amount of time. Oh, there go my headphones again. No surprise there. It's pretty great. These guys are just the men for the job, I think. And it helps when you have infinite ammo. We haven't even found a flesh beast yet, by the way. I don't know where it shows, like, my contract length or anything. What the hell? There's so much bullshit. Flesh sack. Ah. Okay, a dead guy. I mean, there's a lot of, like, minerals down here and stuff. And it doesn't seem as dangerous as I figured the flesh beast lair would be. Keep moving, keep moving. Some flesh piece. I mean, 3 war caskets, like, fully loaded like this. That's way more than I expected from that amount of money. Another dead guy. Okay, doors. Doors or something. Dreadmeld. Mammoth creature seems to be made up of dozens of smaller flesh beasts. Appears to have some psychic connection to the flesh mass that supports this cavern. Killing it may destabilize the entire cave system. Well, that's exactly what we want to kill. Boom! The Dreadmeld's death has shocked the flesh mass and caused the cave system to destabilize. The flesh mass supported cavern is already beginning to deteriorate. Within half a day, the entire cavern will collapse. Okay, half a day. But also, we're surrounded by flesh beasts. God, it's like 3 Doom Slayers that just went down into this fuck house. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Job well done, boys. Yeah. Alright. And now I just permanently have all these gray squares at the top of my screen. Love it! Do you think we have to... Do you think we have to call the pirates and have them send somebody, or... You contract? Cancel contract? Will not refund the silver I spent on it. I don't know. I get 5 remaining hours. I guess we'll just let it run. Overall, pretty good. Yeah, I mean, had we gone down that finale, had we gone there and there with just our guys, like 4 of them, it would have been a fucking massacre. So yeah, you know, get money, hire big badass mercenary pirates, call it a day. Excellent. Let's get Dixon on our side. Yeah, welcome to Stonks. Now let us recruit you. Oh, so they just walk off the map? Okay. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to, like, reset. Yeah, fortunately. Just a bunch of bullshit. Probably something with dev mode could fix it. Whatever. Oh, I know why we're using so much water now. Because I've got irrigation sprinklers. Each one uses 1,000 liters every day. And this is pumping 1,500 a day. So we're kind of screwing ourselves. We need a second one of these. We also need someone to do some goddamn cleaning around here. Hold on. What is important for the Mechanitor? Um, Crafting, I guess, is kind of important. It sounds like crafting. But it doesn't really sound like. Oh, okay. So they kind of have to be able to craft, as in not be incapable of smithing. But other than that, like their actual skills doesn't matter. So maybe we just make Liam one, just because he's got one arm at the moment. Let's have Pepper go down here. Melee attack some of this shit. Actually, she's got dynamite, although it was a little iffy. We're gonna hurt our walls. Well, that's kind of inevitable, I guess. Yeah, so far so good. Alright. Start sizzling. Okay, I thought that was it, but no. That's it. Get the hell out of there! Get out, there's a bomb in there! That's a lot of fire, actually. Oh, good rain. And yes, the game is programmed to rain when there is fire. Usually. Which is, you know, pretty nice. And Liam, here's your, transponder. Rip this shit. Actually, hold on. Don't do that yet. Because I think that calls down a mechanoid, and I don't want to do that when there's an open wall into my base. You gonna join, shithead? Okay, join. Good. Alright, we got Dixon on our side. We've got Dixon. He is quite naked. Let's make him not naked. Let's give him, oh, I don't know. Are there any good helms that actually I would care about? We should be making dusters. matters too much. But we need... Sure, we need pants. Pants are always good for people. We can make Sith robes. Boots are good. Aprons good for everybody. I mean, probably make a few aprons. Backpacks. I mean, we could be making all these kind of things. There's a lot of gear that I should be making. A sombrero, of course. Okay, Dixon. Good. Yes, you are going to be a good doctor man that does good doctor man stuff. And cooking. You do have a passion for cooking, but you have a skill of 1. So I don't think that's really going to cut the mustard. You can butcher stuff, though. Drugs are good. Sure. Art, I guess. Mostly we kind of got you for research, though. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you know, when you have this many mods, or many more mods, there's just so many, like, viable things to do to, like, survive and progress and stuff like that. Like bees. Like, you can really go ham on bees. And, like, you can interbreed various bees and just have entire bee colonies. And you can grow blueberries to really maximize the benefits of bees. And just all your food is revolved around bees. And other stuff. I saw some honey that you can get that, like, provides temporary, like, physical bonuses to a colonist whenever you consume it. There we go. There's just so much. There's so much research, so many different avenues, like grilling. I didn't go into grilling because I don't have a lot of meat, but you could do that. All the different power sources you can go with. You know, look at all this shit. Sweat fermentation, and you know, you can really go into like deep chem and mining for chem fuel. You can go into like trench warfare and artillery and stuff like that. We haven't even gotten into vehicles. You can do war caskets. You know, xenogenetics, central air, and mech tech. We didn't get into mech tech even. I guess we're kind of working on that at the moment. And you get like rocket swarm launchers and jump packs. And then you get into the really, I mean, there's just so much, and there's so many more mods I don't even have. Laser weaponry, and look at this, like, sci-tech you can get into, and mind invasion, whatever that means. Jotun siege emplacements. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I like I download mods for like that really high-end stuff, but I never get to that because I never play long enough. The game's usually kind of boring by that point. So it's just not that fascinating to me compared to the early game stuff. So like Medieval Overhaul is kind of more my flavor of things, even though I can never seem to actually get into Medieval Overhaul. It always just seems too tedious. I don't know. I know it's been a work in progress. I should give it another look. Okay, let's do the transponder. The Overseer's Wreckage. Okay, long dead Mechanitor. We're gonna get 2 mechs. There they are. I don't think they'll be hostile. I think we have to, like, trigger them. Yeah. Beam Grazer. Sweeping Beam. Okay, we're just gonna want to, like, snipe them. What are you doing, Dixon? You naked little bastard. Go put on a shirt. Okay, who's got the elephant? Or you do. Let's go. This will be our best bet for now. Oh, no. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. Don't worry about it. Which means it's another steel tax. Oh, there's 45. There's 90. All right, done. Alright, Liam, you're gonna have to go out here. I don't think it has to be Liam to get this, but... And also we can deconstruct the ship. Dead for 70 years. Damn. No, don't leave without it. Stall it. Done. Now he is a Mechanitor. Okay, so... there it is. He has a lifter. So... yeah, we need, I want to give him a gun of some kind. Repeating shot. Ooh, the LMG. There you go. So we need a thing. I wonder if we have to... yeah. Research basic mech tech to get started. So yeah, that gives you the mech gestator. And then you can get more little mechs. Right now, all we got is the little lifter, but hey, that's better than not having a lifter. He can haul stuff for us. Look at that. Look at him hauling stuff. But his recharge. See, I don't think we have that either. I'll find it. There, I found it. There, basic mech tech. Okay, it's a pretty light tech. We should add that on. If we ever get around to doing research, which is what Dixon is supposed to be doing instead of sleeping and smoking joints. But, you know, take things as they come. How much corn did I end up with yet? Okay, we got a good amount of corn. We should be making whiskey. Great. Just so happens to be a mechanoid cluster. We got 3 mini turrets, a Militor, a Dagger Snout, a Tesseron, a Countdown Activator in 9 hours. So, I don't know how that got deleted. But anyways. So it's right next to the obelisk, which is pretty bad, because I'm going to need to go there. Yeah, the turrets are kind of shitty. The best bet is probably Pepper, just pouncing in there and smashing them. Or throwing dynamite, really. So I'm hoping that they'll activate and then the actual mechanoids will come in? Maybe? Dixon, clean this shit so we can have a party. Filthy. Better. Let's have a celebration of stonks. It was terrible. Of course it was. No surprise there. Okay, and they are active. And they are not coming in yet. Yeah, it's tricky. They're fast. I'd have to go here to get a shot off, and then, you know, they'd probably catch up to me before I made it back. It would be this whole thing. I don't know. I hate these things. We need a trading group to come by. What are the odds of that, though? Pretty slim, I'd reckon. Okay, so whiskey. Whiskey cask. I think you still need a brewer's table. A brewery. I'm not sure. I think so. Dixon, what do you even do around here? Does bee stuff. It takes a lot of time, really. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, he shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Just try and research. We need more of that. Yeah. And not even the B stuff. Not even do the B. Your job is to research. Obelisks at 34. It's usually times like that it's really nice to have artillery of some kind or mortars. Just to like trigger shit like that from a remote distance. But that requires research. So, you know. A recharger. I don't know. I'll put it in here. Diplomatic marriage for Kaisuke. And then you always have to send somebody out. You never get somebody. Doesn't matter if it's you're sending a man, a woman, whatever. They always have to go. Never. You'll never have Kaisuke. How do you even know about... How do you even know about him? Okay, maybe hot pepper? Yeah, we still have a decent amount of hot sauce. Sugar cane? I really don't need food, I guess, at the moment. So it would have to be something beneficial. I don't really want any drugs outside of psychite, and I have... Yeah, I guess let's do psychoid. Sure. There she goes. If you're gonna do anything, it's probably just to, like, trigger this. Coming. Oh, no, he's not coming. Thought he had a moment there. There go my headphones again. Oh, I was so close. I thought that might turn. Hey, dumbasses. I'm here. Oh, God. The headphones cut out again. Go, 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 Gracie! No! That happens every time. That slowdown is insane. That slowdown is so ridiculously strong. Like, there's no escape ever once you're in melee. That seems a bit much. Ow. Then I think Bucket, let it activate. I don't give a shit. They can deal with the flesh beasts that come out. Horse. No. Just... I don't want Liam. Liam sucks. Having one arm just makes him bad at everything. You'd think eventually he would, like, get a little better. I mean, plenty of people with one arm have really grown accustomed to it. You know, and done remarkable things. Like, that one-armed drummer. You know, he was pretty good. Not really into drummers, otherwise I'd know his name. Okay, I mean... How much canola do I want here? I guess for now, let's go with that. Damn mechanoids. Every game. Piss me off. We only need 10 more. We got the pit gate, the dread meld. Look at all this other fun stuff. Whatever this rain symbol is, that's probably bad. we'll find out when this thing activates. Doesn't seem like any traders are gonna come in. I guess we could make gestator. But you also need then the subcore encoder. Takes up a lot of space in my little workshop, man. This gestator's big. I guess for now, you can always move things. Yep. Yeah, so that's how fast the steel is. That long at this speed to get 9 each time. So, I mean, it's unlimited and it's not really that slow, but it's not super fast either. It's not like mining a steel vein. Okay, we actually finished some research. It's exciting. Clean sweeper, that's the one we want. It's gonna be amazing. So I could resurrect this little guy. Militor. But his bandwidth is 6. Sure. And an agri hand. They're all fun stuff. %78 on this thing. It's not long now. Another diplomatic marriage. Now it's Faz. No. Stop asking me. Damn it, Liam, you're fucking one arm. And I did actually buy a replacement arm for him, like an expensive one. And then it failed when I tried to implant it, and it just was destroyed. So that was great. That was really awesome. Could have saved scummed that. I shouldn't even have him constructing stuff like this. That should only be Pepper. Good. Stay away, Liam. None for you. You want a construction. A pretty small one, really. For some ceramics. Gene packs. I'm so far away from using gene. I don't even know how they work. I still have yet to do anything with gene pack. No, this is all stupid. My headphones failed again. So this has to be Liam. Just constantly using up steel. There you go. Make that shit. Good. Bandits are spreading. But I'm gestating. There you go. Psychic drone, that's great. And then we have whatever the obelisk is going to do to us. I've never actually had it activate before, so I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if it's like a permanent change then. Probably. I mean, it may not do anything to the mechanoids. You know, who's to say if they'll actually attack flesh beasts or something? You know, they'll just buddy up. I feel like no matter what, this probably wasn't the smartest way to do this. But at the same time, I mean, we all want to see what happens when it activates. So, good a time as any, right? Uh-huh. Oh, there you go. Obelisk activation. Oh, it's going to self-destruct. And it turned into flesh beasts, which attack the mechanoid. And it's going to explode. This is perfect. Everything I ever wanted. I don't have to suppress it anymore. Huzzah! Wow. I mean, it worked out. It couldn't have worked out more perfectly, really. Well, yes, it could have. This thing could have also died. So not quite perfect, but the mech node, that stuck around. That's good. Because that's worth some goodies. So yeah, someone's gonna have to go in. Sounds like a job for Pepper. Pepperbecker. Yeah, we're gonna get hit. Oh, nope. Ow. Ah, it hurts so good. But that music kicking in, oh yeah. Alright. Mechanoid crisis resolved. Probably the least amount of injuries possible. Well, Gracie did... yeah. Didn't feel great. But she's fine now. She's fine now. No more mutations. Should have just destroyed those things ages ago. Right. So, at this point, we're just, yeah, kind of waiting to find more advanced monolith entities, which is just sort of a matter of time. I don't think I can force it a little bit, I guess, through void provocation. Should we try that? I guess to end the video, we should do the void provocation. Alright, Invoker, someone with the highest sensitivity. You'd think it would be Gracie, but I guess they're all the same. And Pepper will sit it out. 48% chance the Invoker will receive Dark Psychic Shock. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do about it. We have as many Chanters as we... it's mostly down to sensitivity. And Holder actually had like 130% sensitivity, I think. It is what it is. Dark Psychic Shock sounds pretty bad. Probably shouldn't have had Gracie do it. I should have had fucking Dixon do it. Or Faz. Yep. Prepare for what comes next. Psychic Darkness shocked her into a short-term coma. Hey, how long is short-term? Oh, 4 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. Don't worry, something will happen. Something will happen. Golden cube. A strange cube has landed nearby. It shines like gold, but is impossible to scratch. It's light and warm to the touch. The way light plays across its surface is captivating. Dixon feels inexplicably drawn to the cube. Study the cube to learn more about it. Okay. We can haul it at least, so let's bring it in out of the cold. We can now research Pleasure Pulse. It's fun. Oh, and that counted as a... yep, that was one of our entities. So yeah, we really should be doing void provocation all the time. Because I wonder if that specifically triggers something that you haven't experienced yet. So I should probably do that every 5 days. But yeah, aside from that, I'd really like to just drill down into research for quite a while. I thought that's what the 3 years was going to be, but we got so little research done. So I don't know. Maybe with Dixon here now. Oh, also I need to build... yeah, I need to build a dedicated hospital and research lab. So maybe I'm going to carve out this section here. And that's what we'll do. Dixon is playing with the golden cube. Cube interest. If separated from the cube for too long, they'll start to experience negative effects. Uh-oh. I could just destroy the cube. I mean, we did get it for the monolith. We already got it. Does seem a little dangerous. Damn, these headphones. I wish, in some ways, that these headphones were just a little worse. And then I'd be like, ah, yeah, fuck them. I'll just get new ones. But they're so good. I don't want to get rid of them. Maybe that's how the golden cube is. Should we crack open the Ancient Danger? If I crack this open, maybe I could turn that into my lab and stuff. That might be fun. All right, let's do it. Let's do that. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna actually make a save scum spot. And I'm gonna open it from this side. With the hopes that... These fucking headphones. Oh, there's Flesh Beast in there. Bulb Freak. That's what I wanted. What a combination. What the hell? This guy's like, I'm fucking out of here, man. Finally got out of that casket. I'm so happy. Alright, Sachiko. Gonna bleed out in there. You have some things, people coming in. Yeah. We're gonna have to pay the steel tax, of course. Yep. Yep. I don't know where you think you're going. Well, that's quite the hefty steel tax. But a grenade launcher. Ooh, doggy. Pepper, you got... Actually, yeah. Get out of there. Shame my headphones cut out there. The sound of the autocannon is really good. All right, so all told, we got a grenade launcher and we got some gold. That's good for Aurum, for Pepper. There's a hermetic crate in there we could check out. I don't know if you can actually use these caskets for anything. But I can just deconstruct everything here. And this can be my new hospital and science lab. Excellent. Worked out pretty well. Hey! Gracie! No! Now's not the time. Oh, even more gold. All good stuff. Oh my god, they fucked each other up. What the hell? Why are you biting each other? Oh. That was from the scarabs. No, that's human teeth. They were biting each other. What the fuck? Gracie, you're insane. Alright, Pepper's gonna fuck up these scarabs, so fuck them up good. Yeah, I'm real worried. You ain't shit. You ain't shit for dick. No mega scarabs in my territory. Alright, still a couple more. I want them all dead. I don't know if they're gonna breed or what, but I really don't like insects. So. Alright, what's in the crate? Ooh, a couple advanced components. Very good. Yeah, grenade launcher. Now that's fun stuff. When you have infinite ammo, it's like a cheat code. It's like I'm playing with cheats. That's what Rimworld without combat extended is. Alright, good. All things good. So yeah, I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to play some more. And I will continue to do some research. I'm sure more things will happen. I mean, yeah, if I were a better channel or a more professional channel, like I cared about this channel doing well and all that, like, of course, I would record everything and then edit it and narrate and stuff like that. Because there is a lot of cool stuff and exciting stuff that does happen when I play on my own. Because of course. But it's just, there's so much in between filler. So it just, yeah, it is what it is. But I think I hope I made this video somewhat exciting. We had obelisks, we had the monolith, we opened the ancient danger, void provocation. I mean, I tried to force as much stuff as I could. Oh yeah, the gotcha banners. We like barely have enough money for it, but we should do one. So here, I'll show you the Arco gotcha. So the base chance to obtain an ultra rare reward is 0.6. Rare reward 6%. Okay, so you have the ranged weapon banner, melee weapon banner, item banner, and art banner. Now, a pull is most likely going to get you like just a fairly useless item, like an egg or a nutrient paste meal, or maybe like one chem fuel, or you know, something like that. So you do get something for every pull, but yeah, obviously pretty slim chance to get. You have a decent chance on like 10 pulls to get a rare reward. 2,405 horned drones? What the fuck? Some peel-off, some Harmono boosters, Side Trainer for Steel Vitality. The melee weapon is a Vibro Dagger. It's pretty cool. But a Fungal Hammer and Carvers are kind of shit. The ultra rare weapon, ranged weapon, is a war casket grenade launcher, auxiliary pistols, or feral pistols. None of these are really that good, I guess. But let's do 10 pulls on melee. And then they all land here. And you can see the assortment of utter shit that we just got. So, nothing too great. Basically a massive waste of money. But that's gotcha, baby. That's how it works. Of course it's going to be a waste of money. At least we have enough gold to do 3 Aurum. Pepper will appreciate it. Alright, so that's gonna be where we leave it off for today. Fun stuff. Yeah, I mean, overall, I like the DLC. You know, I like all the flesh beasts and the horror stuff, and that's obviously right up my alley. Yeah, there's just a lot of downtime. And I guess it's kind of relaxing. Like, you gotta kind of play it in a somewhat just chill manner. Watch some TV and stuff. It's a fairly chill game most of the time. Unless you play on just absurd settings, which I guess is his own kind of fun. He has become Kaisuke has become intrigued by the golden cube. Great, it's spreading. I should really destroy it. But it's like, I want to know. I paid for this DLC, goddammit. I paid for this cube. I want to know what it does. It seems impervious to most damage, unless I click destroy item from a mod. I don't know, we'll see. But alright, my name is Mangg. You've been watching, it's been Rimworld Anomaly. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.